Hello.
TGIF. TGIF. It's Friday. Look, Mom, got my squirrels on. Got my squirrels on.
Squirrels.
I like them. And I got the Golden Girls on. How about that?
Oh, I know I'm slacking. I don't have my unicorn shirt on. Hi, Geneva.
Hi, Geneva. Welcome in. And hi, Ashley.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. And Mom. And Todd. And Brother John. And Matt. Hi.
Boy.
We're here. We made it to Friday. Wasn't sure it was ever going to happen. It was a lot to just recover from last weekend. It was a lot.
I didn't even know what day it was when I woke up this morning. I was like,
Mm-hmm. Anybody else wake up in the middle of the night thinking it was morning? Because I did.
Yep.
I was like, I don't think it's morning. My husband still hadn't come to bed.
It was still really dark, so I was like, oh.
I laid there and then thought, I'm just going to cover up and go back to bed. If it's time to get up, the alarm will wake me up.
Yeah. I didn't want to get up. I was like, I'm nice and warm. I won't get up.
Mm-hmm. Ashley said her too. Yeah.
Yep.
It was just one of those days, I guess. It sure did not feel like time to get up.
I didn't want to get up this morning, but the only thing that motivated me was Honey wanted to go to the Junkin 65 thing. So
there you go.
And then I thought,
she's all right, I promise. She's okay. But yeah, she got to go to the Junkin 65 this morning. She got lots of good stuff. I was jealous.
My daughter and I were joking about this today, about choking on your own spit.
I do it all the time. You'll go to breathe and it'll hit the back of your throat and you just feel like you're going to die.
Yeah, it's like, I'm okay. I'm not dying. I promise. I just choked on my own spit.
Yep. I do it all the time.
Yeah, we did. We found some decent stuff today. It was fun. We found glowies. We were happy.
I always like the glowies. You always like the glowies. Everybody got big plans for Mother's Day. It is on Sunday. Don't forget your mama if she's
That's right.
around. He's on the floor shutting the door so y'all don't see him.
Who?
Like it's a big deal.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah. Didn't want to be on camera. He was on camera last Friday.
That's right.
So, are y'all going to do some more junking tomorrow?
No. I think Todd's going to go golf. Well, that way it gives me a chance to clear my stuff out and pick all the stuff for the sale tomorrow.
I think Matt and my dad are going to go to the races tomorrow. So I think me and brother will go thrifting. Or if you're around, I'll take you too.
I'm sure I'll be, because he had asked me, he says, should I go golf on Friday or on Saturday? And so we were talking, and at first this morning I didn't feel real well, and I said, I don't know if I want to go driving around and looking. But I'm like, no, I need to get out of the house. So we went, what was it, maybe 3 hours driving and looking around at stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It was better we went today because it's a slower day because people are still at work and whatnot. So we didn't have like massive crowds,
It's gonna be packed.
really bad traffic. Yep. So I'm like, okay, go golf tomorrow.
Well, what I do is I go online with them and I take them with me to my state sale. Yeah. So
She said, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And then I'm screaming, get it, get it. Get all excited by proxy.
yeah, that's the fun we have. I know you guys are excited.
They're like, whatever. We shop and she pays. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all shop. Now, last weekend, Sister paid. Sister sent me money and said, I'm going to shop when you go this time.
Yep.
And she did too.
I did. I sent her money. I'm like, here you go. And then she went through stuff, picked it, and told me how much it was. And I was writing it down. And
that's right.
It was fun. But that just means we got to meet up so that we can swap stuff.
Yeah. Probably weekend after next.
Yeah, I was thinking 24th, 25th.
Yeah.
That time frame.
So.
Because then maybe we can go to Harrison like we planned.
Yeah.
Because didn't I get sick or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You
Go
got
figure.
sick.
The unicorn got sick and had to cancel. Because,
But
that was back in December, I think.
no.
No.
It was a month or so ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, when I had the pneumonia, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You had just gone to the doctor.
That's right. Because they had diagnosed, first they told me I had flu. Then
Right.
2 days later, they tested me and I wasn't positive for flu no more. And then went to the doctor because of my heart. And it ended up being pneumonia.
Yep.
It was dumb.
That's right, brother. And then Matt carries it all to the car.
That's what husbands are for. They're the lifters and the carriers. Todd did that for me today. He carried a lot of it.
I got to make sure that I check to make sure I have all my stuff because I get in a hurry. A couple weeks ago, I bought a huge Jesus portrait. And I guess I left it at the estate sale.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was big. It was big, like poster size big.
Yeah.
When I emailed her, they went back and checked the next day. The clean out crew did, and they said it wasn't there. They said we would have found something that big.
Dang.
So, yeah, I was gonna frame it and put it in my guest room, but I didn't. I asked Matt the next day, "Is Jesus in the car?" He's like, "No, I don't remember seeing Jesus." I was like, well, you would have remembered seeing him. He was pretty big.
Well, she puts that in her guest room, and there's the way to keep your guests from getting frisky in the guest room because they go look up and go, "Oh,
there you go.
We're being watched."
Someone stole Jesus. No, it was left behind, and they probably asked if they could have it after the sale, and whoever wanted it just took it on home.
Or maybe they sold it again. You never know.
Maybe they sold it again. I don't know.
You
I
paid
paid
for somebody's lunch.
5 cents for him. Yeah, but I was disappointed that I didn't have him.
Oh
well. Everybody needs Jesus. Or a form of Jesus.
A higher power.
A higher power. So. Well, is there anything that you guys are in the mood to see tonight? Geneva's always in the mood for blue.
Yep.
I know that.
Who's got that?
I have a peacock blue, peacock green, whatever you want to call it.
I saw peacocks today, but they were out of my league.
I just have the color. So
You remember your yellow peacock? Well, these ones were real pretty blue with other colors, and I was, ooh, and then picked them up, and they wanted 75 for the pair, and I was like, nope,
Nope.
sorry, that's out of my league.
I don't know. I really like that peacock that I sold. It was pretty. I was just surprised it took so long to sell it.
Yep, but somebody finally loved it.
Yep, that's right. They sure did. Well, I don't know where Mary Ellen's at tonight. I have a wine glass. Other than that,
I got random stuff.
it is just rando. It's just random stuff, guys.
Yep, I picked up a few pieces today, and just ran because I already had stuff on my cart. So
Right. Everybody be sure to hit that thumbs up.
Yep,
Share
yep.
it out. As Jessica says, sharing is caring. So definitely share us out. Get the word out there. Other than that, I don't know that we have any announcements.
no. Well, we're not going to use our little timer tonight. We're going to count
We're going
down.
to count it down. We're going to count it down.
Hoping that that'll be a little easier, maybe.
Other than that,
So you get to see me being goofy and going, what number was I on? Oh yeah.
it'll be okay, sister. I'll keep you straight.
To keep me straight.
Oh. All right. Well, we've been jacking our jaws for 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I reckon we could start the sale. I know we would talk forever if people would talk back.
I know.
What
What
you guys don't have a button to be able to talk to us, because then we just never shut up.
Yep.
You want to start? You want me to start?
I'll start. I don't care.
Right. We'll head on over to Uni.
Oh, come on out of there without clinking. Thank you very much. I am going to start this off since sister was talking about Jesus. Yeah, we could talk all night long. We've come close to doing that more than once. Since sister invoked to Jesus, I got the cross. I don't know who made this. Oh, is there a little schmoozy? It looks like, oh yeah, that's a little smoozy on the back. It's beautiful though. It is crystal. It's got a little weight to it. There's nothing here in the middle. It's just clear through the middle. Hey, and I guess this is a good way to honor the Pope. I don't know if you're into the Pope.
Oh yeah, we got new Pope today.
Oh, sorry. My throat is still yuck. I hate it when you choke because then after that you just
It'll
start.
be like that for an hour.
Yep. You think I was dying. Let's see. It is 7 1/4 inches tall, and the base is about 5 inches at its widest. It's very pretty, just clear, nothing spectacular about it.
I like that hole in the center.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't go all the way through. It looks like it does, but it doesn't. It's just clear.
Oh.
But I like the striations or whatever the lines that it has. Makes me think more of a Celtic cross or something different. But it doesn't have any chips, cracks, or flea bites. It's all intact. It's gorgeous. I know I sold one similar to this, and I wish I could remember what it was because I think this is the same maker. But but if there's no interest in that one, we will pass.
Okay.
Get that out of my way. Oh, where am I putting you?
And I don't know if y'all saw it, but I put a link if you would like to donate to George, the antique nomad. He was diagnosed with lymphoma and is going through some treatment. So Maria is in for 10 on the cross. Hi, Maria. Welcome in.
Sorry. No problem, Maria. Thank you. I saw it and
Oh, hi, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen's in too. We evoked her too.
Hi, Mary Ellen.
So
this will
that
be
crystal cross is sold to Maria.
the first of my blue items tonight. I don't know who made this. I tried looking it up, couldn't find anything totally similar to it. All I know is it's older. I do need to clean it up a little bit because it looks like it has some sticker schmooze on the where the pontal was. And I don't think, is that still sticker schmooze? No, that's actually probably part of the glass, but there is some little schmoozies down there. But it's beautiful.
That is pretty.
It's intact. What got me on it was this, because the first thing I thought about was a swung vase.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is tooled out.
Thank you.
You can see they used a tool to stretch it out and pull it out. The handle's in great condition. There are no chips or cracks or flea bites on this at all. There's your little curly Q. You see Geneva at 18. It does need to be cleaned out. I haven't had a chance to clean it out, so it's going to need to be rinsed out. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There's a little bit of schmoozy done at the bottom. It does have some bubbling in the glass. Like right there, you can see little bubbles.
Awesome.
But yeah, the first thing, like I said, when I first saw it, all I saw was this. And I thought, is that a swung vase? What is that? And then got closer to it and I'm like, oh, so I wish I could have found some, maybe I should have just taken a picture of the handle to see if the handle would come up to see who it is. And there are also some little bubbles in the glass down here on the bottom and the base. It's still just a beautiful piece either way. Let me measure it right quick. It's got some height to it. From the bottom to the tip of the pitcher, it is 10.5 inches. The base is 4 inches. And then the blue part, the whitest part of it down towards the bottom is 4 inches. So it's 4 inches in here, 10.5 from here to here. But if there is no other interest, we can call that down to Geneva. Do you want me to count or you want to count, sister?
I don't care, whatever you want.
I'll do it. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so.
That is sold to Geneva.
Thank you, Geneva. Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina. Yeah.
Thank you, Geneva. I think you're gonna love it. That the picture part of it is just so interesting to me.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put this up because we were very happy, Joy. We have been looking for a couple months. Sister knows what's coming up.
I do. Oh, yes.
Yep, she can hear it.
Hi, Gina.
And this one is going to be a starting bid of 35. Let's see, just to double check. No, it does not glow. I found out some interesting information today when I was researching. But let me first disclose on this. We found the lid today, and we were so very happy. It does have a small chip right here in the lid, and then there are a couple of small flea bites in the lid. But other than that, it's in gorgeous condition. We found this today, finally. We bought this originally. No lid. We had seen lids everywhere. And then once we bought that, we couldn't find a lid. So today when we went out, we found the lid. Now, the interesting thing about this is there are reproductions of this. But the way you're being able to tell that this is not a reproduction, this is originally from the 1930s. Number one is this circle. The reproductions do not have this circle on the bottom. Okay. The other thing on the lid is how many sides it has. Your reproductions will have I think it's like 6 sides. This has 8. And it's the same with your little handle up here. If your handle has 8, it's not a repro, it's an original. This is the Mayfair pattern. Hi, Jennifer. And like I said, my only regret on this one is there isn't any real uranium or anything in this. Oh, and I will disclose also. Hi, Rachel. I just saw it. There is a small chip here on the rim. You see it right there. So this one is well worth the money. It's all original. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Jessica. This is all original. No reproduction on this at all. So this is true pink depression glass.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Joanne.
But if there is no interest in that one, we can pass. Oh. And that was my 3. That quickly.
All right. How about that? Let me see.
Oh, Gina came in at 35.
There we go. That is there we go. That's sold to Gina.
Thank you, Gina.
Congratulations. Let's see what I got first. Oh, right out of the gate. Right out of the gate.
Oh, nice.
This would have originally had a metal lid, and it would have had a flip top on it. This is an Anchor Hocking creamer pitcher. It does, of course, glow magnificently, and it gets brighter.
I love it.
It is gorgeous. This is going to be a starting bid of $22. It is
Gina's in at 22.
4.5 inches tall. And from spout to handle is 4.25 inches. Hi, Bird on a Wire.
Hi, Bird.
It's got the beautiful ribbed pattern. There's no marks on the bottom. It's just a nice little cream pitcher.
That's just gorgeous.
Syrup. Be a great syrup pitcher. So, but if there's no other interest, we will count it down. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. That is sold to Gina. Thank you so much.
Sorry, brother. You came in right after bidding.
Right after the bidding. Sorry, brother. Sorry. That is sold to Gina.
We couldn't get a clock. Go ahead.
We decided, remembering to hit the clock and putting in the bid in, it was too much. So we're just going to count it down.
Yep.
So we're just going to count it down. Sorry. But
okay?
That's sold to Gina. Congratulations for $22. Next, I have a wine glass, starting bid of $10. It is amethyst. It is purple if you look at the light through it. It is Liquid Therapy. It's got little rhinestones, and then the bottom is all decorated. It is just cute. Because don't we all need some liquid therapy?
Right.
A glass or two of wine, and anybody you meet can be your therapist.
Yeah.
9.25 inches tall is the total on it. Yep. Sorry, John, you're too slow. Gina said, it's mine. Back off. Back off. So, Do we have any interest in the wine glass?
I was about to need a drink there. I heard something slam and I thought hubby fell down or something, so I had to go running in there. It was just the front door slamming.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow, brother, tomorrow. What is the drink of the night, Mary Ellen? All right. Well, seeing no interest in the wine glass, we will pass on it. And my final item this round is awesome. I had no idea what it was. I have what I thought was a biscuit jar.
Mm-hmm.
It is not. I have this beautiful, beautiful tobacco jar. And if you've never seen a tobacco jar, which I had not, here on the top, these holes were to hold their pipes. Their pipes fit perfectly in there, and it's a little cutout. So they hang their pipe on the side of the tobacco jar. And there is a small chip on the inside right there. You cannot see it with the lid on it. So, but it is awesome. It does have ventilation holes in the top of the lid.
The condition of it makes you wonder if they ever used it.
Right. It is Royal Bayreuth. So there's your mark. This is from the early 1900s, but it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful with the gorgeous hunting scene. You got a man and a woman on a horse, and the dogs are running. Those dogs, they're just sniffing around. They're looking for that fox. That's what they're doing.
Right.
It is beautiful, Mom. It really, really is. With the lid, this tobacco jar is 6.5 inches tall.
Yep. Good in the man cave.
From side to side is 7.5 inches wide. So it's just a really neat piece of history. Because, I always think they're biscuit jars.
I thought it was a biscuit jar.
I just thought it had handles for carrying. Until I looked it up. So, and found out what those holes were for. So, but if there's no interest in the tobacco jar, we can pass on it. And that was my 3.
All righty.
We will take it back on over to Sister.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Come here, my little friend. All right. This is. Hold on, I'm giving it another look to make sure I know what I'm pointing out, where I'm pointing out. This is a Fenton bird. I've had this for a while. I have had it up before, and nobody wanted it, the little birdie. Nobody loved a birdie.
Oh.
Now, I believe this is pre-70s, but I can't swear by it because I can't see the Fenton and the mark well enough in here to tell you. But it does, there's the Fenton mark.
There's the Fenton mark.
It is signed on the bottom. It does say hand painted by D. Kosusen, is what it looks like to me. But it does have the signature. Now, there are some schmoozies down there from probably the original tag, and then it sitting, but it's gorgeous. It is hand painted. It does have the beautiful little flowers on it, and it is iridescent. There's your beautiful flowers there, hand painted. The little eyes. And it is, I don't know if you're picking it up or not, but it is iridescent. It does have an iridescent paint on it.
Yeah, you can see the rainbow in it.
Yeah, it's got a little weight.
Gina's in at 20.
Thank you, Gina. Now, from the beak to the tail, it is about 4 1/4 inches long. At its tallest, it's about 3 inches tall. And let me look. I'm trying to see through the light here.
Hi, Myra. Welcome
The,
in.
the beak of it is just enough that you can see in the light. It does have like the fire. The tail's opaque enough that you can see it just right around the little edges. But the beak, there's just enough to see through there that it has fire. But it's just a super gorgeous piece. I had I had gotten this one with 2 other birds that I sold. And I just love the painting on these. And you can feel the paint. And again, there's the signature. But if there is no other interest, I will go ahead and count this down for Gina. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold.
That is sold to Gina.
Thank you, Gina. You're going to love it. It's a gorgeous little bird. All right. Go down in your safe place, little birdie. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? Now, I'm going to do some other birds. Now, I have 2 sets of these birds, but I want to show them separately because they're just a little different. There is history behind these birds, and I will tell you what it is. Now, this is called Iset Art birds. And is going to be a starting bid of 25. These are the original ones I got, and I'm going to show you here. I've got an inventory sticker on there, so don't worry about that blue. When you see these, and I don't know if you can see it right here, it is a very light blue. There is a very faint blue tint to this. But as you get closer and you get into the light, it looks clear. There are a lot of controlled bubbles in there. And I want to call these doves, but then again, they have the split tail, so I'm not real sure what these, if they're lovebirds or what they are. This is gorgeous. It's in gorgeous condition. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. Now, from tail to tail, it's 11 inches long. The base is 5 inches long. It is 5.5 inches tall. The story behind this is they will refer to this as Murano, but your Murano purists will say this is not Murano because it was not made on the island of Murano. But it was made by a master of Murano from Murano. He moved to Caracas, Venezuela in the 1950s. He established a glass blowing place out there. So their work is just as good as Murano's, although it's technically not Murano because not made on the island of Murano. Let's see. He was an Italian immigrant. He was one of the only glass blowers working in the Murano style in the Western Hemisphere in the 20th century. Age, I am not sure of on these, but they're gorgeous. And I do have another set of birds after this. There are no issues with this. Now, this one on the wing, it does look like it was chipped, but it is not. It's just the way they did the wing on this side. But it's just seriously gorgeous with the control bubbles in this one. And you can see all of those bubbles in there. And this is something for you all to watch out for. If you find birds like this again, this base and the way this base looks is very typical of the Iset. And a lot of people don't know that. They see this and think, oh, they're just glass birds and whatnot. When I saw this, I wasn't sure until I did all the research on it, and it was just awesome.
They are beautiful.
So they're gorgeous. And they do have the little indents for their eyes. Their beaks are in perfect condition. Their tails, it made me just, I'll have to wipe it down before I mail it out. But if there is no other interest, I will call this down. Yeah, the most Murano, non-Murano art glass, right? If there's no other interest, I will call this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. What did I do with my little paper? There it is. Okay.
That is sold to Gina for $25.
Thank you, Gina. It's a gorgeous piece. You're going to love it. And I actually found this in a small little shop. They closed because they're going to get a bigger place. And I can't wait till they open again because they have some great pieces. Now this next one is, this next one is basically the same deal. I just have it up for a little bit less because it's a little smaller. So this one, I'm going to say also Ice It Birds. And this one's going to be a starting bid of 18. Now these do resemble doves more. Again, same story. And this time when I got this, I knew what this was as soon as I saw it because of the base. These are, like I said, they do look like the doves. You can see there's, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. There is a difference in the tail, but it's still the same quality. This one does not have controlled bubbles, and this one is all clear. There is no tint to it. But you can see they're little doves. This one has its wings outstretched. This one has no wings. It's just another beautiful piece of glass made by the same people out of Venezuela. And I found this one in a whole different shop. I think this came from the little Amish place that we go to. 6 inches tall. From tail to tail, it is 8 1/4 inches long. The base itself is about 5 1/4 inches. So it's just beautiful. And it's something different because I don't know why I brain farted and thought it was the same as that one. And then I realized, no, duh, the tails are different. The birds are a little different. I see you, Gina, at 18. And like I said, look for this base, guys. If you see them on this base right here is going to tell you that it's Ice It all day long. They do this style of base. Sometimes not even quite as detailed here. And I know this looks like a crack, and it is not. It's just a detail that's in the like a straw mark from the mold. No chips, cracks, or flea bites on this one either. They're intact. Again, I need to give them a little wipe down because now they've got my fingerprints all over them. But if there is no other interest, I will call that down as well.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 sold.
There you go. That is sold to Gina for $18. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gina. You will love them, I promise you. And I believe that was my 3.
All right. Let's see what I got. I have, oops, hit the wrong button. I have a Wheaton reproduction of an EC Boozes bottle. It says EC Boozes Old Cabin Whiskey. There we go. It has a picture of a cabin here on this side. EC Boozes Old Cabin Whiskey again. This side says 120 Walnut Street, Philadelphia. Here's your bottom. It does say on the bottom. The best part.
I was just going to ask.
Look at that. You put this in your cabinet, it's going to glow green all day long. You see how green that is? And it is from, you see how green it is there?
Right? Gorgeous.
To the bottom. It is green as green can be. This is the only way I can show it to you guys. Because when you shine it right on, you see, it goes away. I just have to shine it across the front of it so it will show it. So. Oh, thank you,
She
Gina.
does, right? She's been doing fantastically.
I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. With the cork, this is 9.5 inches tall, and it is 3 3/4 inches side to side. I appreciate that. Thank you. But it is really neat. I couldn't believe it when we found it. Glows. And it does have the original date of 1840 here on the top. That's when the original bottle would have been made. But again, this is a 70s reproduction from Wheaton. So
What I find the most fascinating about this is you rarely ever see purple that glows green. Rarely.
very rarely.
It's a great piece.
Again, it is a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Oh.
It glows.
Hold on, I'm getting there. There we go.
Oh, it is a $25 start for this beautiful, beautiful bottle. If you collect bottles, this is a great one to have.
Oh, and it would fascinate people all day long under a black light because they'd be like, wait a minute, purple that glows green?
Right, because I'm sitting here from the spout all the way down. It's just green. It's just green as green can be.
Bye, Jessica. Thank you for
Bye,
being here.
Jessica. Thank you so much for being here. But if there's no interest on the Wheaton bottle, we will pass on it. Appreciate y'all looking. I just thought it was cool. And let's see what I got next. Next is a 1930s urn. It is black amethyst as well. But this one is urn style. It is Ellie Smith. Let's see. It's from the 30s. Bye, Jessica. It has a garland pattern of flowers around. There you go. Just little different kinds of flowers all the way around. A little garland. But it does go with the trophy vase I sold last week. So it does go with that. Or the other day, I don't remember. I sold it the other day.
Gina's in at 25.
25. In this urn stands, let's see, 7.5 inches tall. And it is 5 inches in diameter from side to side. So it is beautiful. And I found this at an estate sale.
Yep.
Not the same one as the others. So, but let's go ahead and I'll count this down starting at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Wait for the
All right, buddy. Sold to Gina.
Sold to Gina for 25. Thank you, thank you. That was number 2. Thank you, Gina. And I showed this one the other night. This one is a start of 17. And it is the Nectar. What's it say? The Golden Life of Health and Vitality. This is Strobholler's Elixir Tree of Life since 1880. This too is a 1970s reproduction, and this one is harder to be able to see. It does glow as well. You can see a little bit of the green there. It's not as bright green as the bigger bottle, but it does have green all the way through it. There you go. So, but it's a neat bottle too. This one says made in Taiwan, and it is a product of the 70s as well. So, but it is made to be just like the original.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I'm
What I
guessing
find,
has uranium in it.
yeah, what I find is interesting today, some of the stuff that I looked up is uranium is used in glass, or was used in glass, to help with the coloration. Now, of course, it made, the green glow. But in other glass, it was used to help achieve the colors that they were going after. And then you got the added bonus of things glowing as well.
There you go.
And they stopped using, I see Gina at 17, they stopped using uranium for a while, of course, for the war effort, for World War II. And then around the 1970s, they did start using uranium more limited than what they used before.
Awesome. So there's some history for you guys.
Yep.
How about that? It's always good to know history. And we're lucky that brother, he's a history buff.
Yes.
He likes to go down the rabbit holes when we get frustrated.
He is very, let me tell you, he is so helpful. When he starts researching something, he is on it.
And so if y'all ever need help with something, you just send him an email because he'll be all over it.
Gina would like the other bottle.
Yep. Stephanie will put the sold in there for you.
Yeah, let me scroll back to that.
It was
I've got it.
25.
Yep.
So, and then while she's doing that, I'll go ahead and we can start the countdown for this one. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Gotcha.
There you go. There it is. That's sold to Gina as well. Thank you so very, very much. Let me move that other one over. And that was my 3. We'll head back over to Sister.
Oh my goodness, that went quickly.
Thank you.
So let me ask you guys, how are you liking this countdown? Does it seem to be working okay for you guys? Are we counting slow enough?
Yeah, we want to make sure that we're all right.
Yep, because that's why you'll hear me. It almost sounds like I'm bored or something, but I'm trying to drag it out just a little bit so you guys have more time, because I know we're a little ahead of you guys.
Yup.
So just let us know there in the chat. You can say yes or no, whatever you want to say. Okay. I'm gonna start at this 20. Okay, guys, I don't know the age for sure on this. I do know it is hand blown. Thank you, Joanne. And there is a small issue. This is why I'm starting at 20. You can feel roughness right here, so it may have been chipped right here on the side of the handle. I mean, it doesn't feel sharp like a chip, but it is rough. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, hey, I think there is possibly a chip there. You can see the pontil here on the bottom. That's schmoozy, I think, at some point. It does not glow. And of course, when I looked this up, it came up as Murano.
Be right back.
Okay. I don't believe it's Murano. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it does have aventurine here in the ruffles. And it also has aventurine down here in this. You can probably, I don't know. It's hard to see, but it does. I promise you, it does have aventurine in it. Let me see if I can get it to show. Yeah, right there. So you can see it right in here. There is aventurine throughout it. It's in beautiful shape. Otherwise, there aren't any chips and cracks or flea bites other than, like I said, that rough edge that I'm feeling here. my cat decided to come visit. And I like the wavy lines in it. Now, this is an inclusion in the glass. That's Maker. It's not a chip or a crack or a flea bite, anything like that. And it is that, what they call a tricorn shape, the tricorn hat. Kind of like a folded in triangle, I guess. Now, let's see. It is from handle to the edge, 8 inches long. And at its widest, it is 7 inches wide. So it's 8 inches from the handle here to the point here. And then I think oh gosh, now I already forgot what I said measurement wise for the other one. Dun, 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 dun. 7 inches. So this is the widest point, 7 inches here. Guys thought it was a really pretty dish. I actually thought it was a little bit older because I've seen this style. It's kind of almost like a wavy lace, but or string in glass. And I've seen this before on pieces and it does glow, but this one does not. There's no glow to this at all. Yeah, there's nothing going on this one. I wish it did, though. I wish everything glowed.
Right.
But if there is no interest in that one, we can pass. Pass. Pause. All right. Here's another piece I found today, and I thought it was so interesting. I knew it was well done. I just didn't know who the maker was, and they, of course, did say it was signed, and I couldn't see the signature. You really have to look for it. It is etched on the bottom, the signature is. Let's see. I'm going to just simply put Swordfish, and I'm going to put the starting bid at 15, and then I will describe to you. I put Swordfish 0. Alrighty then.
Okay.
But it is a starting bid of 15. Don't know how I hit the 0, but it's gorgeous, guys. It's intact. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. This is 24% lead crystal. Let me see if I can find that little signature on there. It is just so hard to see because it's etched. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's right over in here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But it is a little etched signature right there. Now, this is by J.G. Durand. This is from the 1990s. J.G. Durand apparently worked for Crystal d'Arcs. So his signature is etched on the bottom. I believe it does say Durand. It's very hard to see, even with my little light there and whatnot. But I just thought it was gorgeous. I like the shape of it. It's more angular. And the nose is in perfect condition. There's no breakage on there. There's no chipping on it. Nothing. I thought it was fantastic. It's not the biggest piece in the world, but it's not the smallest piece in the world.
She buys fish for her son.
Yep. I buy whatever animals interest me. I did. If you ever notice, I don't tend to buy a lot of unicorns. It is 7.25 inches tall, and that little base is about 2.25 inches. So it's just a nice piece to sit on your mantle. Now, I will disclose I'm feeling a little roughness here, but I don't see a chip or anything, just maybe a little roughness here on this corner. I feel a little roughness on this corner, and that just could be the way it's made. Just double checking, making sure there's nothing wrong. Nope, we're all good. But if there is no other interest, I will call this down. Okay. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. My chat disconnected. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so. There we go.
That is sold to Gina. Congratulations.
You know what gets me is I don't know why YouTube does that sometimes, or that it just all of a sudden it'll tell you that the chat is disconnected.
Yep. Hi, Maritza.
Hi, Maritza. Okay, thank you, Gina. Let's see. That's number 2. Well, gee whiz, Gina, I might as well show you since it's going to come up anyway. This one is vintage. It is a fish. And this one is even easier. It is a buy it now of $12 whole. I bought this just thinking it's just a cute little fishy. It's a paperweight because it's got some weight to it. It's very detailed. You can see all of the little scales, the little fins, his little eyes, his little mouth. This turns out to be a Goebel, made in West Germany. So it is a vintage piece, and it is sold to Gina. Look at that clear base, though. That's one of the other things I wanted to point out. Gorgeous clear base. Thank you, Gina.
There we go.
And that was my 3.
All right. Let's see what I got this time. I have a start of $18. It's for a 1930s pink depression tidbit server. It is your double handled. And this one.
Gina.
Not what?
The one he might not get now.
Oh, this one does glow green. It is your pink depression glass that glows as green can be.
Woo woo.
There you go, all the way around. So if they say pink depression glass does not glow, it does. It does. It's going to be a starting bid of $18 for this tidbit server. If there's any interest, from handle to handle, it is 8 3/4 inches long. The tray itself looks like is a 6 3/4 inch diameter. And it is a hexagon, 6-sided. It does have a little bubble in the glass right there. Some bubble. But other than that, there's no chips or cracks. There's a small scratch right here. Looks like probably something was just tossed on it, or it could be a silverware mark, I guess.
Yeah.
Right there. But other than that, it's in fantastic condition.
And this is just something that proves to you that don't feel bad for black lighting every piece of glass you see.
Everything.
Because you would never have known that this lights up green if you hadn't black lighted it.
If you hadn't tested it. I see Gina in at 18. And it glows really bright green. So imagine if this was under a big black light, it would look just like that picture.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't think that your colored depression glass will glow, but you've got to think about the fact that they used uranium in a lot of glass. It helped with the coloration. So a lot of your depression glass, blue, pink, yellow, it will glow green.
It will glow green. A lot of your old blues will glow green.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely take a black light to them. Check it out. So y'all see my new Empoli I got back here on the second shelf?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Got that in the mail today. But I'm going to go ahead, seeing no other interest, and I'm going to start the countdown for Gina. I'll polish it up for you because it's got my fingerprints all over it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
All right. And that is sold to Gina.
Gina, thank you so much. Yeah, it's that blue Empoli. It's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Love it. Next up, I have a choice. It's going to be a starting bid of $14 for your choice. I have two kind of sherbet dishes. I have a Northwood in the Grape and Cable, Northwood, Marigold, Carnival. There's your Northwood Inn in the middle. There. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. Your second choice is a Fenton Orange Tree. Got the beautiful. And it too is Marigold. Hi, Selena. This one is not marked, so it's older than the 70s. It's got part of a sticker left in it. So, and it's the beautiful orange tree with the base that looks like a tree. It's beautiful. It's a start of 14 for your choice.
Good choices, either one.
The Grape and Cable is Northwood's most famous and most recognizable pattern. Yep. And they've sold the most. Believe it or not, the Grape and Cable is their biggest best seller.
That was a very popular pattern. Grape and Cable, or the grape motif in almost anything depression glass and whatnot. It was just super popular.
Right. So I see Stephanie in at 15. I have 2 lone Sherberts. They are beautiful.
Gina's at 16.
So like I said, no chips, cracks, or flea bites on either one. And the detail on both of them is just crazy. I mean,
and Stephanie is out.
Detail in those leaves. Look at that cable. I mean, it just looks like a real rope. So we can, I'll count this down for Gina. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And Gina, would you like the Fenton or the Northwood, or both? They're beautiful, beautiful dishes. Both. All right. Thank you, ma'am. And I think I got one more. Yep, I got one more to go. My next item is going to be a start of 25, and it is for a very heavy vase. Beautiful, beautiful yellow and pink ombre. It is larger on the top. It is a 100th anniversary Teleflora, and it was Mother's Day 2008. It's going to be a start of 25 for this beautiful, beautiful vase. I can't get it to you before Mother's Day, but you can tell her it's coming. It is 10 inches tall, and it is a 5¼ inch diameter. So it's a good size opening on the mouth. It has your sticker that says made in Poland. And then the other one says Teleflora's 100th anniversary, Mother's Day 2008. It is a beautiful ombre from pink to yellow, or yellow to pink, however you want to call it. It is absolutely beautiful, and it has quite a bit of weight to it. So 10 inches tall, 5½ inch diameter, and it's beautiful. It's just so neat how they go from one color to the other. Very different. So, but if there's no interest on the Teleflora vase, we'll pass on it. And that was my 3.
Okie dokie. Brother says he's seeing our bid end come up at about 5 on our countdown. So do we want to extend it out more?
Okay, that'll be fine.
and do maybe a 15.
Okay.
We'll
We
try
can
that.
do it. We can do it. We can do anything.
We could do whatever we want. I could even have a large fry. Yes, I know I'm weird. It's the heat. See, I even had to pull my hair up because of stuff. All of a sudden, I think the humidity jumped up because the temperature is not all that high. But hey, all right. I have one single candlestick, but you'll see why I'm all happy over it. You will see. You will see. I haven't found a maker for it. And believe me, we went down rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
So bid counts to 3 before entering bid in. Okay, we'll try that one then. So count 3 after I say sold or whatever. Count 1, 2, 3, and pop in bid end, or
Okay.
after 1, count 1, 2, 3, and then bid end.
We
won't
do
say sold or whatever. Okay, guys, we went down a rabbit hole. The closest I got was when I saw this part of it, they were saying Fostoria, but I cannot find this little etch. Well, it's not an etch, it's actually wheel cut. I cannot find this pattern. And I looked, brother looked, sister looked in her books. Now it is wheel cut, so this makes me believe this is 1930s all day long. And it does glow magnificently. But first, let me measure it for you. It is 3.5 inches tall, and the base at its widest is 5 inches wide. And yes, let me get my handy dandy black light and show you. Well, this isn't showing it all that great. Come on. Why do I have the hiccups today? And this one's not showing it very great. My batteries must be going down. Yeah, all my batteries are going down. Look at that. That one's not even showing more. My goodness. Because when we lit it up when we found it, yeah, see,
Look, you can see it there.
There. It glows and it glows. There we go. You see it on the bottom. Even in your wheel cuts, it glows. It's just gorgeous. I loved it, and I wish there was a second one, but there is not.
There's
It does
not.
have little bubbles in the glass,
Gina's in at 15.
but it's just a stellar piece. I sold ones like these, and I can't remember to who now. The blue ones that lit up the Pattern City. And I thought momentarily that this was another Pattern City pattern, but I didn't find it in that. So, but I do love it. It is pressed glass. It does have the pressed glass seams. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. They're right here. You see that little seam there. But it is just a gorgeous piece. And I love the detailing that they've got on it. The little ribbing here and then the little area there. So it's just beautiful.
It's a very nice candlestick.
It is. For being a single lonely candlestick, it means love. But if there is no other interest, I will start the countdown for Gina.
Okay.
And I will do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And John let us know how we did on that one. And that is sold to Gina.
I counted to 3.
Yep. I was doing the same thing while you were. All right. Was that any better, brother, or no? It's still showing early? Well, maybe we'll go to a 15 then. You want to try that, or?
Okay. Sure.
When you count down to 4 seconds left, it pops up.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, we can try a 15 and see, and do bid end just normally and see where it ends up in that. And maybe that'll help.
Okay.
I mean, we'll get it eventually. Let's see. And it is a set of 6. Need more lag time after you get done down to 1 second? You want us maybe to count till 5 then? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we'll do the 10 and count 5 before you hit bid end.
Got it.
And this is going to be a buy it now of 35. Now, there are 6 of these. This is the patrician pattern, but it is missing the spoke that the patrician pattern has. It's the exact same pattern. It just does not have the spoke that you will see when you look up the pattern. But it is gorgeous. There are 6 of them. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. And they all do glow beautifully. Again, that black light. Yep, I need batteries. I'm going to have to hit hubby up. There. Every one of them glows just this beautifully. Now, I don't know if these are teacup saucer. They may well be because of this here. All I know is that I found them and there was a set of 6. And so I thought, don't know what the cups look like. I would assume a similar pattern. But I think these would look great on somebody's wall, hanging all 6 of them in a pattern and maybe another piece in the middle, and have a black light or something hanging above it and have it hitting it, or a black light shining at it. And it would be like the focal point on your wall. I thought that was an awesome idea. Just weird rando ideas that come. Now there are little bits of wear marks, and I don't know if you'll see them, but there are some wear marks on here. So obviously they had something on it, a cup or whatever. But other than that, I mean, there's no other issues with these. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites on any of the plates. And they almost look clear. When you see them in person, there is a very faint green. And then when you light them up, they're, of course, green as green can be. But like I said, it is a set of 6 of them. And that is sold to Gina. Thank you, Gina. Uh-oh, sister got booted out. She either lost her connection or else I hit a button. I hope I didn't hit a button. I will copy that. So bear with me, y'all. You got me until sister gets back. So that was 2, I believe. Let's see. I will do this beautiful blue. All right, this is a blue vase. Now, I think, Gina, you might have gotten the crackle version of this vase from me. It's a clear one. I'm not sure. I don't remember 100% who bought it from me. Well, I found this one. Let's see. It's going to be a starting bid of 18. This is very similar, although it does not have the crackle. It has the same style of feet. It has that same zipper pattern, but it's a gorgeous blue. And then when you get really close back, welcome back, sister. There we go. It has an iridescence to it. And then when you look very closely at it, you can see some swirling of color in it. And you have to really look closely at it. And I don't know if it'll show on camera. If you can see like a spatter right in there, see the different colors?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just as beautiful. So when I found that, I grabbed it up right away. I was like, hello, it's beautiful. It's iridescent. It has so much interest in it. No glow to it at all. Because I'll tell you, whenever I see this style of feet, I will immediately hit something with the black light because a lot of times this style, seeing these little pullouts and whatnot, I have found more pieces than not that glow. This was a style that they did a lot back in the early 1900s. And you'll find a lot of vases and a lot of stuff like this, they will glow. Oh, she's looking at the vase right now. Yes, I don't know who made this. I don't know how old it could be, but I thought it was gorgeous. I don't know if this is quite as tall as the other one, Gina. This might be a little shorter. This one is just under 12 inches tall. And at its widest, it is about 4 1/8 inches wide. So this is your widest part here. But it's just a gorgeous piece. And let me do some writing right quickly.
Okay.
So I don't get all brain tutored. What did I sell it for? If there is no other interest, I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. And that is sold to Gina.
Oh, where is it at? There you go. That is sold.
Thank you, Gina.
Sold.
And that was my 3. Was that good, brother? Yes. All right.
Awesome. Woohoo!
We got it.
The girls for the win. How about that? I have a starting bid of $9. It's for a small aquamarine vase. It has beautiful optic pattern to it. I don't know who made it. I have no clue.
Right, brother?
There you go. It is 4.5 inches tall, and it is a 3.5 inch diameter. It's just a cute little vase. Very unassuming, but it's a beautiful, beautiful color.
Right?
It's a beautiful color. You can turn it upside down, use it as a small riser. If you have something you'd like to put on top of it. It's a different shape, especially if you use it for a riser. Be cool. Kind of a cool design.
I just love the color on it.
I know. That peacock color is so pretty. I love the swirl in it. Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
love the optics.
Do we have a big lag tonight, brother? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't have it up on the other screen. I just have the chat up, so.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Get it that way. You can see it just looks like running water.
Imagine the reflections that would come off of that with a tea light or something underneath it. It would just be, with your lights off and that flickering at you. He says actually the lag's not bad. It's okay.
All right.
See, what will we do without brother to keep watch over us?
There we go. Put it on light base.
Yep.
Let me see. I think I have one. I don't need to turn the light on. But there you go.
So you need to be, Alexa, turn the lights off.
I can't do that.
I know.
So, and then you could use it, put something else on top of it. How about that? So, or you can use it as a regular votive. Just sit down there at the bottom.
Oh, that'd be pretty too.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty. So.
Don't tell my Alexa what to do.
But if there's no interest, we'll pass on that. And let's see what else we.
Don't do that.
Stab myself with a flower frog.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was ouchie. Ouchie. My next item is going to be a starting bid of $38. It's been a while since I showed it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I have a very old vase. It's from 1907 to 1910. It's got these beautiful swans hand painted on it. It is gorgeous. It goes from this beautiful peacock green all the way to a light pink at the top. It is.
You can even see the clouds.
Beautiful. Yeah. Let's see if I can get up close. I mean, just look how much detail is.
There's no place on that vase that isn't pretty.
Right. I mean, look at all of them. You can see the algae in the water, the clouds in the sky.
Better than any like AI vision you'd have now.
Oh, yeah. It is stunning in person. It is 12 1/4 inches tall. The base is 3 inches in diameter for the base. It does have its mark here. You can't hardly make it out. It does say made in Germany. There. It is gorgeous.
That would be the prize in somebody's collection, honestly.
Yeah, it really would. And it would go right in the middle of some beautiful glass. You've got green, you've got blue, you've got white, you've got pink, you've got some yellows. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just trying to let y'all see just how beautiful this is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I love the colors. Just love it.
But if there's no interest in the swans, we will pass. I don't think it shows as well on the camera as it does in person because it is drop dead gorgeous.
Oh, I don't know, because let me tell you, every time I see it, I'm drooling over it.
My next item is a 3-piece set. There you go. Golden Girls, May 9th, 1992 was their very last episode.
And she didn't plan this. She just put it on today.
I didn't know that until I put it on and brother told me. I have a beautiful Royal Sealy chocolate pot coffee set. It is a 3-piece set. You have your beautiful chocolate pot here in white porcelain with gold accents. You've got gold on the spout, gold on the lid. It does have a lock. There's your inside. No chips or cracks anywhere on this. Turn it to lock it. And it comes with your matching creamer and your matching sugar bowl.
Nice.
It is sugar bowl. So if you don't use, it's got some schmutz there on the top. So if you don't use cream and sugar in your chocolate, you can put toppings. So you've got like marshmallows, different kinds of marshmallows.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles, small candy canes. I like candy canes in my hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Every piece does have its Royal Sealy sticker says Royal Sealy Japan on every piece. There it is there. And they're numbered. This one's 41 out of 22. 41 out of, okay, read that number. And this one is 41 out of 22. So I guess that's a 22 too. It's just missing part of the numbers. So, and there's the Royal Sealy sticker on it. So
I know, Gina.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was sorry.
Oh, but this is beautiful. It is a beautiful set. I see Gina in at 22.
42.
I mean at 42. It is beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous set. Like I said, there's no chips, cracks, or flea bites anywhere. And I don't know that it was ever used because all the gold is incredible.
Oh, I know. The Postal Service. Yeah. Postal Service loves to drop kick everything these days.
Everything. So I will do my very, very best to get this to you, Gina. And I have certainty in my capabilities. So let's count this down for Gina.
All right.
So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, she's a clerk. She knows.
Congratulations. That is coming to you. And that was my 3. That was 3. It's beautiful. Right. Thank you, Gina. Appreciate it.
And just when you think you're safe, so then you go, okay, UPS has been doing better.
Right.
UPS delivers something that has been bopped around and whatnot.
Right.
Note to self, don't tell post office jokes. No, Gina, I didn't know.
Yep, we had no idea.
So we're not dissing you, Gina. We're dissing the people that put it in the trucks and in the airplanes. All right, I found another Last Supper plate. And this one is a little bitty one. And I'm going to do it as a buy it now of 15. Of course, you know the Last Supper plates were made by Indiana Glass. This one is a very light pink, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it is just a very, very light pink. And it is one of the smaller ones. Yeah. 3 more years and you're out. Can't blame you, right?
Right.
So this is a very light pink, and it is the smaller one. It's not the bigger. It's sold to Gina.
Congratulations.
Yeah, just so you know, it's 5.5 inches long. Thank you, Gina. Right, let me get that down. Space. Yeah, and it's so funny because when I was searching for Last Supper plates,
I could never find them.
And then when I'm not searching for them, all of a sudden they all pop up out of everywhere. Okay, let's see. I think this one is going to go ahead and be a choice. It'll be easier. I've got 2 of them, so I need to get them out of my way. All right, I have butter dishes. Choice, and I'm going to do a starting bid of $7. You take donuts? Yeah. Oh, that's hubby. I'm reading. I'm thinking Gina's saying something. It's hubby. Yes, my husband does. I'll tell you a story, Gina. Hubby went to deliver packages, to drop them off so that they would be mailed. And he accidentally dropped off 2 of them that we had for UPS at USPS. Our clerks were on it. They immediately called the guy that delivers our mail up, had him go back, loaded those on the truck, and had him bring them to us. And hubby was able to take them that same day back down to UPS where they needed to go. That's how awesome our post office is.
Awesome.
So he took them donuts. And so now they love him and they see him when he comes in and they get all happy. Okay, for my first butter dish, I'm going to show you this. It says Potter's Studio. Let's see. Handmade only. Oh, no, sorry. Hand wash only. Hand wash only. Established 1920. Crafted ceramics in China. It says made in China. It's called Potter's Studio. This is your base. And it has little speckles. That's not wear. It's little speckles around the base. And then this is your lid. It has almost like a cherry blossom motif. There are no chips or cracks or flea bites. You can see a little schmoozy on it from, it rubbing. But it also has a little cardinal on the top.
Aww.
I just thought it was the cutest thing. Because I typically don't buy butter dishes, ceramic ones. I've bought glass ones all day long, but I just liked this so much. We found this out yard selling, and I love the detail in that, the little dots.
That's awesome.
So that was super cool. So that's your first choice. Your second choice is more of a fall motif and is from Gibson Home. And this says GibsonUSA.com since 1979, hand-painted dishwasher safe, China. And that base is kind of like a brick red. Oh my goodness, excuse me, boy, hiccups I've got tonight. Here's your lid. Nothing wrong with it. No chips, cracks, or flea bites. But it does have more of a fall motif. It has the squash and the leaves.
That's pretty too.
That looks like discoloration, but it's not. It's part of it. I think they did that to, kind of shade it and make it stand out. And then the little red holder up there. Oh, let's see. They're both about the same length. Yeah. We get lots of cardinals here. We love seeing them. Okay, the fall themed one is 8.5 inches long and about 5 inches wide. The cardinal one is 8.25 inches long and 5 inches wide. And I see Selena in at 7, and I bet I know which one she wants. So there's your cardinal one. And like I said, now these may not be cherry blossoms. They may be some type of a berry or something like that. But that's what I thought as soon as I saw it was cherry blossoms, because that's kind of the style that they do for cherry blossom. And being that it was made in China. And then there's your fall theme. Both good makers. They're in fabulous condition. See if I can manage to hold them up without doing anything bad. There you go. But if there is no other interest, I'm going to set them down and I'm going to call them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. Oh, she got it. And that is sold to Selena. And Selena, I'm taking it you want the cardinal one. Oh, you want both.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome sauce. Thank you. I got you down for those, Selena. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. So that was 2, I believe. Yes. All right. Yeah, out of my way there. Let me put these down safely. Oh, one more. What shall I do? What shall I do? Oh, I keep meaning to show these, and I keep they're stashed in my second row here on my cart, and so I haven't brought them up. And every time I look at them, and I'm thinking, why haven't I shown these yet? I have a set of 4 plates. and I'm going to start bid them at $8. I'm not sure of age on these, and let me double check. These are cut glass. I can feel the cut in them. They're cut and etched. But here you see, they're just plain clear glass plates. There is no glow to them. And let me measure it right quick. This is an 8-inch plate. All four are the same. They all have that leaf type of motif on them. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. There is a little bit of wear on them where they were used. And it is a set of 4. So they are four 8-inch plates. I just thought they were really pretty when I saw them. Now this one does have a little bit of tape schmooze on it that I need to clean off. So you can see it right there. Other than that, I thought they were really pretty. I thought, if you, because I don't know the age on them, I know people that will decoupage on the back of the plate. And they'll do a decoupage pattern on it so that it shows through. So that way you're still able to eat off the top. But it's the bottom that you would want to hand wash these or clean them off.
Well, that's smart.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people do that where they decoupage a pattern onto the back. I've never done that.
So if you find something that you like, go buy some clear plates.
Yep. You can do all kinds of different stuff with them.
All kinds of stuff.
But it is a set of 4. Sorry, I can't. I'm not that talented. I can't hold all of them up. Not with my arms. But you can see the 2 there. But if there is no interest on that one, we can pass. And that was my 3.
That was your 3.
That was my 3 already.
I'm still down this rabbit hole on your little candlestick there.
I'm
I'm still going through books trying to find that candlestick.
He's like, I'm going to find it.
I'm going to find it. My first item this round is going to be $12 start. It's for this beautiful watering can vase. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. It has 5.5 carved into the bottom. And I'm guessing that tells you the size because I found a leaf, part of a leaf. I don't know where it came from. Because I found the same picture with different things painted on it, and they all had that 5.5 on them. So I'm guessing this is 5.5.
That's beautiful. I like the pattern on that.
It is beautiful. It is. Bet y'all can't guess how tall it is.
5.5.
5.5 inches. It is beautiful. There's part of a sticker that I never knew it was there. I never even saw it. I'll get that off. I'll get it off on my next break. So, but it is beautiful. This gorgeous castle.
Oh, it looks like somebody's on a canoe in the water.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't think so. It looks like it, but I think that's just the brown coming up.
Oh, okay. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Welcome in. But from far off, it does look like somebody out there.
Yeah, it does look like in a gondola or a canoe or something.
But close up, it just looks like the brown coming up. So, but it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. There are holes, so it would function as a watering can if that's what you want to use it for. But we can go ahead and count this down for Selena.
All right.
So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one, and bid end.
And that is sold to Selena.
Sold to Selena. Thank you so much. I already have a box for you, Selena, because I got some stuff I'm sending you. How about that? How about that?
Woot woot.
Next, I have a start of 25, and it is for a beautiful vase. It is Royal Dalton, and it's of this beautiful male pheasant. Let me get a closer up picture of him. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He is the focal point of this vase. It is 5.5 inches tall.
Look at the red on him.
Yes, he is gorgeous. He is absolutely gorgeous.
He almost looked like he was wearing a little hat on his head. Right, Selena? It's gorgeous.
I guess I could highlight it, couldn't I?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I just never even thought about it.
Wow,
Yeah.
with a side order of wow.
He is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know why my camera's not focusing in on him.
I don't know what it's focusing on. That's
I
weird.
don't either. Let me stick my big old hands up here. I don't know what it's focusing on. They don't want to focus on him, that's for sure. Maybe it's the leaf.
That might have been it, because when you had your finger
Well,
close to his...
It was the leaf. It was focusing on the leaf.
Yep.
How about that? So he is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. He is beautiful. And let me tell you, when you look this up online, you're going to see 4 times that amount.
Yep.
Yep. You're going to see it for $99 all day long. So. But if we have no interest, I understand. And we'll pass on that. And my next item, he's a honk. He's a honk, a honk.
Yeah.
I have a mini picture. I've been collecting pheasants. Oh, wow. Nice. And I have a Royal Babe Ruth miniature jug with the pub scene. Got 2 fellas here. They're having a good time. There they are. It was focusing in on my cup in the background.
Ah.
There's your pub scene. There's nothing on the back. There's your Royal Babe Ruth mark. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. That is dirty. I clean that out.
I always find it fascinating that back then men wore, hose or socks as much as women did.
That's right. You didn't show skin of any kind.
Right?
Male or female. Look there. Clean right up.
Woohoo.
How about that? So it's just a little mini jug. It is 3.5 inches tall, and from spout to handle is 3 3/4 inches. So just a small one. Cute. Well, there it's coming in really well.
Right?
But it's just cute.
Hey, we've been tested with the time. Why not be tested with the cameras?
Right. So, any interest at all on a cute little creamer? If brown is your kitchen motif, it fit
Yep.
right in. It's brown.
Well, it's definite fall colors too.
Yeah, it is fall colors. So, but seeing no interest, we'll pass on the mini picture and we'll head over to Sister for our last round.
All righty.
That.
Let's see what we gonna bring. Well, I'm gonna bring some more clear glass. Now, this one is a treasure, guys. I was super excited. And if you know what ABP means, then you might be excited too. But if not, I'll describe it. Let me go over it right quickly again. Okay, I see one little, there's two. Okay, there is a very slight little chip here on the inside, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I can see it as I'm looking at it. It's right on this one. And then I've got my finger on the other one. There is a little chip right across the little piece of sawtooth. This is a stellar piece, guys. This is American Brilliant period or American Brilliant cut glass. I do not know the maker. I don't know what the pattern is, although this is a whirling hob star. And then it does have the star, you know, your star in the middle. It does have your pattern. Now you can feel this. You can outright feel that it is cut. It has the sharper edges. It's just a beautiful little piece. And let's see, just double check on it. Get it down here. No green. No glow on it. Age, I'm not sure of, but your Brilliant cut was usually before about the 1920s, if I remember correctly. And it is more of like a berry bowl. That's about the size of it. It's a stellar piece, though. I was super excited when I found it. I grabbed it up. I was rubbing my hands all over. I was like, woot, woot, woot. Because you find a lot of the EAPG in this type of pattern and whatnot. It is a 6-inch bowl. And it stands about 2 1/4 inches tall. But it's just a beautiful piece of clear glass. There are no chips or anything on the outside here on the...
It was from 1880 to 1917.
There you go.
ABP.
So the oldest it would be is 1917.
Yep.
Nice. So it's a true antique. I wish there was some type of marking to say who for sure did this. I mean, I see suggestions all the time. It's H-O-A-R-E, whore. Sounds like a horrible word, but it's not. I don't know. I can speculate all day long on this.
Right. Otherwise, you spend 8 hours on the EAPG website.
Mm-hmm. And then if you can't find it in the American patterns, then you're going to start looking back at the European patterns.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just think it's a stellar piece of glass either way. Just beautiful. And all of these, I mean, you can even see here where it's kind of catching the light to reflecting back at you. An ABP or American Brilliant cut, however you want to refer to it, it's something spectacular to see in the sunlight. Now, I wouldn't say sit this in the sunlight because then you're going to get sunglasses. It's going to turn purple. But you could set it adjacent to a window where it's indirect. It would be a beautiful piece. But if there is no interest, we will pass on that one.
Okay.
And then I'll bring up a similar piece. But this one is EAPG. Or actually, it's not EAPG. Whoa, back up on that one, girlfriend. This is, believe it or not, Ellie Smith. And I'm going to start bid this one at 15. Now, Ellie Smith, the pattern is called Comet in the Stars. This is a reproduction pattern. I don't remember who they got this pattern from. And see, this one almost looks like it would be ABP Brilliant Cut, but it is not. It is a pressed glass. It's got the whirling hob stars. It's got like the shield pattern here. It's got your like a little floral or diamond patterns here. The sawtooth edges are beautifully intact. There is nothing wrong with them. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites, and it does have almost little tiny feet here. There is a flat foot there, and then there's a rounded one with a flower here. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little feet. And then you've got your little starburst patterns there on the bottom. L.E. Smith reproduced these in the 1980s. So this is from 1980 time frame. It is vintage, because you know how they count vintage now. And it is gorgeous. The pattern's gorgeous. You can see right there in the middle. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just beautiful. I see you, Gina, at 15. Yeah, I assumed right away when I saw this, and I even started writing down it's EAPG, blah, blah, blah. Well, when I looked it up and found the pattern and whatnot, I'm like, okay, it's a reproduction. It is made by L.E. Smith. And the pattern is called Comet and the Stars. So I guess these would probably be your stars then. And these would be your Willing Hob star would be like the comet.
Mm-hmm.
Stars. It's just got a lot of detail in it all the way around. And it does have some weight to it. Don't think it's lead crystal, but it does have weight. It is a 7.5 inch bowl. Yep, both ways, 7.5 inches. And it stands about 4 1/4 inches tall. So your depth on it is probably going to be about 4 inches. I don't think it'll fit on my head. Nope. I guess my hat size would probably be a 9. But if there is no other interest, we will go ahead and call that down to Gina. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end.
There you go.
And that is so to Gina.
Sold to Gina.
Thank you, Gina. Oh, let's find you a safe little place here, my friend. Come on. All right, so that was 2. So I have 1 more. So this will be my last item of the evening. Oh, let's see where I want to show. What do I want to show? Well, I'm going to show an orange. Even though Karen's not here, I'm going to show an orange. I think I showed this before. And I'm going to just go ahead and do a buy it now on this one of 18.
All right.
I'm not sure who made it. It does have a pontil. It is hand blown. It is orange spatter. It has the darker oranges and the lighter oranges. It does have like a handkerchief wavy edge. It's beautifully done. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites on this. I do need to wipe it down because it's got some fingerprints on it from where I've touched it. Other than that, it's in beautiful condition. The color's gorgeous. It is a true orange, not a ready orange. At its widest, it's 7 inches wide. Well, you heard the ding. 4.5 inches tall. So it does ding. You hear it? Ding. Well, if I hold it like that, maybe. There you go. It is super pretty. It does kind of border to a yellowy orange to a darker orange in the spatter. This reminds me of Glass Eye Studios, but I don't know.
It's very cool looking.
It's just real cool. It does kind of look like a hat when you turn it over. Like an Easter hat.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't gonna fit on my head. There's no way. Sorry, folks. But if there is no other interest, that was my free, and that was my last item for the sale. And I thank you guys for looking tonight.
All right. It's not a pass. It's just a pass.
It's just a pass. Sorry.
It's just a pass.
Hmm.
All right. I saw this, and I'd never seen anything like it. So I got it. I have this. It's not really red. It's not really orange. It's very different. It's like a very dark burnt orange. Almost into a red. Almost a brick color, kind of. But it is a bottle or a bud vase, however you want to do it. It is. It had a sticker. I don't know what it said because it's blank. It got wet. But I had never seen anything like it. But I thought it would be cool mixed in with other glass.
Is it flashed or is it or is that the color?
I think it's flashed. Yeah, you can see where it pooled in a couple of spots. So it is flashed.
Okay. I was just wondering because I was thinking my mind went right away to like, the oils that people will make, the infused oils with garlic and rosemary and stuff.
Yeah. A tall candle holder if you have a very small candle to put in it.
Yeah.
Very small. Yeah.
What are those thinner taper ones? Like
Yeah.
is for lighting your other candles, your Novena candles, I think they're called.
This is 12 1/4 inches tall, a skinny moonshine bottle.
There you go. See, I'm not drinking that much.
It's 1 1/4 inches wide. So it's not real big. But I brought it. Thought I'd see what y'all thought. It's different.
I think it's awesome.
I thought it was pretty neat. Neat. So if there's no interest, we'll pass on that one. It feels funny. I like it. Almost like a light rust color. Yeah. And it gets darker. It gets darker as you go down. So I don't know.
I just think it's super cool. The shape is what
cool.
gets me for that.
Right. It was very different. Thought it was different. Y'all don't like different. That's all right. I understand. I have 2 more of those awesome Ellie Smith snake dance.
Oh, that's a good idea, John.
With the dancing nymphs. A calla lily bud vase. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Has the same pattern as the last one I had. It's a beautiful Ellie Smith trophy vase. And you have your choice because I have 2 of them. But they are great. They stand 7 inches tall, and from handle to handle is 6.5 inches.
Right.
An iris vase too. Yeah. That'd be awesome. So no chips, cracks, or flea bites on either one. And brother and sister were my witness. I went through one of these suckers to find 2 that didn't have any scratches in them.
Yep.
So we kept going through. So, and they are the same picture on both of them. You got your little dancing nymphs there, and that one as well. So we'll go ahead and count these down.
All right.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh, we'll go, wait a second. Now it's the bid end.
And bid end.
Selena would like a silver one.
Mm.
Yeah. World's
All
Cream
right.
Mall.
Gina, would you like one or both?
Would you like one or two?
She says one.
Just one. Do we have any interest on the second one for $32? Anybody? We'll go ahead and count it down. And if anybody would like it, put 32 in the chat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will pass on this one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gina. And my final item of the sale. It's really cool. It's going to be a start of $20, and it's art glass, and it's this beautiful compote in a dark amber. And what's so cool is all of these swirls. Let me show you from this side. All of these swirls are made of glass. So it's got a swirl of glass all the way around it, up it, through it. Let me see if I can get this to show where
somebody turned it upside down and took their caramel and swirled it all around.
That's exactly what it looks like. Get some paper so you can see this a little better. So yeah, that's what they did. They took this darker amber and they just drizzled it all around this vase.
These are beautiful
all the way
because
to the base. I mean, all the way.
yeah, I've seen these in blue as well. They're gorgeous.
Does have a pontil here on the bottom. It's got some sticker schmutz. That must have been from the last owner because the price tag was up here. So I don't know. But it does have a rough pontil on the bottom right here. It's not very rough, but you can feel it. You can feel it. It has a couple bubbles. There's a bubble there. And a small bubble right there. I'm trying to keep it to where you guys can see. And there's one in the amber. Where did I see it? I thought I saw one in the amber. Oh, it's right there. And that one you can feel on the inside. It's a hump in the glass.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just thought it was beautiful. Very different. Very different. It's got a clear applied base. But it's just neat. Just neat. But if there's no interest in this beautiful art glass compote, we can pass on it. And that was my final item of the sale. So let's pull us both back up. So tomorrow, you guys need to join us at 6 p.m. right back here.
Yep.
In honor of Memorial Day, we're going to have a red, white, and blue sale. So everything's going to be red, white, blue, clear, or patriotic. Because I have a couple patriotic things. So definitely come back here if you like red, white, blue, clear. Brother's got a bunch of stuff. He doesn't have as much glass as we do. So he's going to have some patriotic stuff, some red stuff, blue stuff, white stuff. We're excited.
Yep. It's going to be fun.
Yep, it's going to be fun. And we've got a lot of stuff pulled, so expect a longer sale for sure.
Yep.
Sunday, I think we're all going to be getting some invoicing ready to go out after Mother's Day celebrations.
Yep.
So we got no sale Sunday. We're not having a sale Monday, but you can check me out on Sandy and Otto. I will be with her Monday night on her channel for our monthly sale. And then Tuesday, we're changing it up in 2 ways. Number 1, we're having a sale on Tuesday. Number 2, we're not going to start it until 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock. And it's going to be a bin sale.
Buy it now.
All buy it now. Quick claims. That's all it is. Put the number, letter, keyword in the chat. It's yours. We move fast and we move a lot of stuff.
Yep.
So definitely come check us out at 6:30 Central on Tuesday. So other than that, then I think we're going to have 2 sisters and a brother on Wednesday. So
or midweek madness, one of the two.
Midweek, that's what it was. Midweek madness, my bad. We're going to have midweek madness on Wednesday. And then, of course, back here for our sister sale on Friday.
And then we'll be off for a whole weekend.
We will be off an entire weekend, Saturday and Sunday. My daughter turns 30 on Saturday. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Make me feel old. Oh well. She's getting older and I'm still young enough to enjoy it.
There you go.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
Definitely.
Yep. So other than that, we hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday evening.
Yep.
And we hope that we will see you next time. Y'all take care.
Night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.